The pulse oximeter offers a painless and non-invasive way of measuring a baby's heart rate and the level of oxygen in the blood, or the oxygen saturation.
In this set of videos, we are going to show you how to set up, use, maintain and troubleshoot two models of pulse oximeter, the Lifebox and the Bistow's pulse oximeters.
A pulse oximeter has two parts. The main body contains a microprocessor, like a mini computer. To this, we attach a probe which goes on the baby's wrist or foot. The pulse oximeter reads saturation levels by emitting beams of red and infrared light from one side of the probe. These beams are read by a sensor on the other side. As the light passes through the arterial red blood cells which carry oxygen to the baby's foot, it is absorbed in different amounts, depending on whether the cells are saturated with oxygen. With this information, the microprocessor in the pulse oximeter is able to work out the oxygen saturation, or SpO2.
For most sick children, this is a key indicator. If their saturation is low, it means they are not getting enough oxygen to supply the needs of their body. They need help.
Newborn babies sometimes have low saturation levels immediately after birth. But by 15 minutes after delivery, these should have recovered to between 90 and 100%. So all newborns need to be checked after 15 minutes.
Pulse oximeters are also used for routine checking of all infants on admission and monitoring sick and at-risk patients afterwards.
Finally, babies receiving oxygen therapy or on CPAP also need regular monitoring. Their saturation level should stay between 90 and 95% rather than 90 and 100%.
So this is different from babies who are not receiving oxygen. Saturation for babies not on oxygen should be between 90 and 100%. But for babies on oxygen, it should be between 90 and 95%.
This is because too much oxygen over a prolonged period can also be harmful for babies. A baby on oxygen therapy with 100% saturation needs to start the process of being taken off oxygen. There are three buttons at the bottom of the machine. One is the on-off button. In the middle, there is a button to reset the alarm if it goes off. And on the right is the mode button. Change the mode to adult, pediatric or neonatal use. The same pulse oximeter can be used for adults down to babies, but the settings in the machine need to be changed, depending who you are using it for. On the Lifebox pulse oximeter, there are two buttons at the bottom of the machine. One is the on and off button. The other is to reset the alarm if it goes off. The other two buttons above that and the arrows are to navigate through the menu to change the settings. There are also different types of probe. Adults and children need a clip probe, which goes on the finger or toe. It is possible to use a clip probe for a baby, but don't try to put it on a finger. For babies, it is better to use probes that wrap around the wrist or foot.